What's up, YouTube? ThinkVesting here. So I finally pulled the trigger. Finally. So over the past few days, I've actually finally purchased that another 100-gram bar. It's taken me virtually forever. It's already May, and I thought I would get this done in about 3-4 months. But really actually waiting for that price to go down and saving up and getting enough funds ready to purchase it, that's been a struggle in the past few months, basically because we're also preparing, like I said in a previous video, we're also preparing to purchase a fairly big property for us to create a house for ourselves. We've had several rental properties. We've invested in several rental properties in the past, but this is actually the first time where we're actually getting a property to build our own house. And so this particular price that I found this 100 gram bar in somewhere in the range of 1230, 1235. It's been playing in that range for quite some time, but it's been down considerably from the top. So it was closer to 1300 in the past few months. It's finally gone down to around 1230. Some people say, some analysts say that there might be some more selling pressure ahead, but that doesn't really concern me. The immediate goal for me was to build up ounces up to a certain level. We've reached that threshold, and so I needed to get that done before I actively engaged a new mission in terms of acquiring that property for us. And I've been watching that gold to silver ratio in the past few months. In April, it was closer to around 69, at around 68. It's actually risen to about almost 76 in the past few months. It's now at the level of about 75.2, 75.3. But I'm not playing this gold to silver ratio, so I can't really get into silver basically because of the bulk of it. We really don't store these metals in our house, and I don't think I'd like to do that in terms, at least to offer a bit of security for my family. So what do you guys think? Do you think gold and silver prices will actually go up or down in the next few months? A Singapore-based analyst that I've been following for the past few years forecasted precious metal prices might actually take a hit towards the third, fourth quarter, somewhere in the second half of this year. But really, if you take a look at the precious metal prices for the past 3 years, only. Prior to that, I haven't been paying attention too much. I have only been stocking pretty much in the last 3 years. If you look at the pattern for those 3 years, you'll actually find that gold prices at least take a nosedive somewhere in the fourth quarter. So that's somewhere in the October, November, December region. And though the prices take a dip in that last quarter and shoot up in the first quarter of the following year. So that seems to be the pattern that's been the regular pattern for the past 3 years, and so that might hold, that might not hold this year. but that's what I've observed for the past 3 years. So assuming that I can still save up a bit of cash, I might actually engage again and get another bar, maybe in the fourth quarter, maybe not. I'm not quite sure how the finances will look like after we start payments on this property. Depends on what the final price of the property is like. So I'm not quite sure what the cash flow will look like. But anyway, got some coins coming back from Hong Kong end of the month, and so then I can do a full stock video for you guys once those coins come in. I might skip off getting some coins graded this year, basically because I want to, I'm thinking of getting in more coins and submitting them one shot next time, just to manage the cash flow a bit in the next few months. Might be a little tight. Really, as we wanted to make sure we finish paying for this property in about 3 years. We don't want to be paying for this property for about 10 years. You want to try and finish everything off in about 3 years, so then we can start paying and building a house on it. So we're still at the stage where we're looking and seeing what cash flow will look like. So things might be a little bit tight in the next few months. Anyhow, so that's it for this video. Once I get that 100-gram gold bar next week, once I get it delivered, I'm gonna show you guys and show you the other two Valcambi bars that I actually got also several months back in December. And so there's 3 bricks. I got 3 bricks now. And so that that kind of tells you that you don't have to rush things. You don't have to do very some people like fractionals. I'm just thinking I'm willing to wait a little bit more, and if I can, I really want to squeeze that premium to somewhere in the realm of 1%, and in which case that looks like a currency conversion to me. That makes it look more like a currency conversion from it's like converting from Singapore dollar to US dollar, or US dollar to any other currency. You get a spread there of about maybe 5, a little less than 1%. And so if I can get gold at that level where it's 1% or less, well, then that that looks more like a currency conversion to me, like a real currency conversion. Whereas I'm really quite worried when stackers stack in those 1-ounce silver coins, and we're getting hit for about 10-20% premiums, or maybe 10% premiums. Depends on which store you're taking it from. But 10% premiums, I'm a little bit worried for people. But people have different ways of looking at things, and as long as they've done their homework, that's it's something that they can look at, and it's something that that they can study. And as long as they know the risks involved, I mean, even buying with gold, it's not as if it's gone all the way up. It's always going up and down, and it's something that you need to study also. But definitely, if anything else, the reason why silver stackers should get more returns is really, at the end of the day, silver is much more volatile, and I really am not the sort of person who will enjoy that kind of ride, you know. It's like a roller coaster ride. Some people get sick, some people enjoy it. I'm not sure if I'm the sort of person who can survive it. It's just a personality thing, you know. Some people can handle it, can handle that volatility, and thrive with that kind of feeling. You know, I'm really the sort of personality where I can't. You know, because of that, I think gold is much more of a better, is a better fit for me, and the way I work and the way I think and feel. So that's good. Once I get that bar this week, I'll show you guys. That's it for this video. As always, I'd like to wish everyone continued prosperity and success, and I look forward to seeing you in the next few videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you. Bye.